Hello, my name is Kezia. I'm going to lead you through half an hour or so of gentle yoga. And as always with yoga, listen to your body, do what feels right. If anything doesn't feel right to you, if it doesn't feel good, back off or skip it entirely. We're going to start lying down. Come on down to your back. Either lie flat or with your knees bent and your feet on the floor. Arms can go out to your sides a little with the palms turned up, eyes closed. And if you can breathe in and out through your nose, do that. If that's not possible today, or if it stresses you out to breathe through your nose, just breathe normally. But take a few deep breaths. Breathing down into your belly if you can. Checking in with your physical self. Notice what's going on in your body right now. Notice your energy level. Letting that go, check in with your mind. Notice what's going on in your head. And letting that go, check in at the heart with your emotional self. Notice how you're feeling. Yoga works on all of these levels. Now take a deep breath. And as you exhale, let those awarenesses go, bringing your focus more inside. Starting your next breath down in your belly, filling your lungs from the bottom up. Letting your rib cage expand and your chest lift. And releasing and relaxing from the top down, letting your body relax into the floor. Take a few deep, full breaths. Now slide your arms along the floor, bringing them up by your ears. Stretch your legs out flat if they're not already there and close together. Point your toes, inhale, reach into your fingertips, extending in both directions. Exhale through your mouth and release. And again, inhale, reach and stretch. Exhale and let go. One more time. Then bend your knees, bring the soles of your feet together, letting each knee fall out to the side. Press your knees out toward the floor, stretch again to your fingertips. Exhale and release. Two more. Then stretch your arms out at shoulder level, separate your legs wide. Press into your heels, reach out into the heels of your hands, stretching in all four directions as you inhale. Exhale, let go. Two more. Then bring your legs back together. Let your arms come down by your sides or rest your hands on your belly. Press into both of your heels and moving from your hips, slide your right leg along the floor, pressing your right heel out beyond your left, and then press into your left heel, sliding that leg out. So pressing into one heel, then the other, gently rocking your lower body. For some people, this is a teeny tiny movement. Others get more range. It doesn't matter. Whatever works in your body is good. Let your legs relax, bend your knees, place your feet on the floor. Roll your head to the right. Come to center and roll your head to the left. Go slowly side to side. Massaging the back of your head, warming up your neck. Next time your head goes to the right, hold there, relax your neck and shoulder, take a few breaths. Come to center, over to the other side, relax your neck and shoulder. And bring your head back to rest in the center. Let your arms come right down by your sides with the palms on the floor. As you inhale, bring your arms up and over, down to the floor by your ears. And as you exhale, let your arms slide along the floor, back down to your sides. Continue like that, inhaling up and over. Exhaling around and down. Continue at your own pace. Next time your arms come down to your sides, let them rest there. Bend your elbows, lift your forearms and hands, stretch your fingers wide apart, drawing your thumbs away from your index fingers, middle fingers away from the index fingers, pinkies away from the ring fingers. Hold that stretch. Keeping your fingers wide apart, bring your hands around in circles at the wrists. And then go around the other way. Bring your palms together, interlace your fingers, turn your palms to the ceiling and straighten your arms. Pressing lightly into the base of each finger. Then slide your arms to the right, pressing into your right wrist. Come to center, then over to the left, pressing into the left wrist. Go slowly side to side. Next time your hands come to center, release them, bend your elbows, bring each hand to the opposite elbow. Slide your arms to the right and turn your head to the left. Bring everything to center, then arms to the left, head to the right. Go slowly side to side. Next time your arms go to the left and your head goes to the right, hold there. Take hold of your right arm with your left hand. Gently draw it across your body to deepen the stretch in the shoulder. Bring everything to center, then arms to the right, head to the left, and draw your left arm across. And bring everything back to center. Let your arms come down by your sides, palms on the floor. Walk your feet in close to your butt. On each leg, have your hip bone, knee, and foot in a straight line, straight down from your hips. Then inhale, lift your hips, letting your back come up from the floor one vertebra at a time, till your feet and shoulders are supporting you. Then starting with your upper spine, lower back down, one vertebra at a time. Letting your lower back release. Inhale, lift. Keep your knees aligned with your feet and hips. They tend to want to sneak out to the sides. Exhale, come down slowly. Once more, up and down. And this time, come up and hold. Press down with your feet, press up with your hips. Keep your knees aligned with your feet and hips. Take a few breaths. Deep breath. As you exhale, release, starting with your upper spine and letting your back come down again. Step your heels out to the sides a little, let your knees fall together. Take a few breaths. You may want to rest your hands on your belly, helping your lower back to release. Straighten out your feet again. Bring your focus to your lower spine. Press your tailbone down into the floor, letting your lower back lift a little. Then press your lower back down. Pull your belly in. Let your tailbone lift. Rocking back and forth. Tail presses down, low back lifts. Then press your lower back down. Pull your belly in. Let your tailbone lift. Continue at your own pace. Again, this can be something that's a tiny movement for you, or it might be quite dramatic. It just depends on what's going on in your lower back today. And that does change from day to day. Next time your back comes to center, pause and transition to a side-to-side motion. Rolling to your right hip enough to let your left buttock lift, then across to your left hip, enough to let your right buttock lift. Go slowly side to side. And then as you're ready, transition to a circular motion, pressing your tailbone down, then rolling to your right hip. Continue around to press your lower back down and roll to your left hip. Slowly around a few times. And then go around the other way. Then let your back come to rest in a neutral position. Bring your right knee in toward your chest. Clasp your hands on your right shin. Stretch your left leg out to the floor, pressing into the left heel. Draw your belly in. Gently draw your right knee toward your chest. Keep your neck relaxed. Take a few breaths. Breathing down into your belly if you can. Next inhalation, bring your left knee in. Switch your hands over to your left leg. Extend your right leg out. Press into the right heel. Draw your left knee toward your chest. Chin toward your chest. Keep the back of your head on the floor. Take some more deep breaths. Inhaling, bring your right knee in, separate your knees, reach down for your feet. If that's too far to reach, you can hold on to your legs somewhere. And then holding on, see how much you can straighten your legs up. Pressing into your heels and the backs of your knees, have your legs moving toward each other. Relax your neck. See if you can relax your lower back and take a few breaths. So if you had a yoga tie or strap at home or even a belt or a tie, you could use that to extend your reach, running it across the soles of your feet and then holding on down here if you can't reach your feet easily. That'll help to deepen the stretch in the backs of your legs as you hold. Take some breaths. Deep breath in. As you exhale, release, bend your knees in toward your chest. Stretch your arms out to the floor at shoulder level with your palms turned down. Take a breath, and as you exhale, roll to your right side, letting your right leg come over to the floor, left leg on top of it or close to it. Turn your head to the left. Press the back of your left shoulder toward the floor and breathe deeply. Relaxing into the stretch a little bit more with each exhalation. Let your feet relax, let your face relax. Let your body release into the stretch. Bring your head to center, bring your left knee, then your right knee in toward your chest. Rolling to your back and over to the other side. Left leg to the floor, right leg on top of it. Turn your head to the right. Press the back of your right shoulder toward the floor. Take some more deep breaths. Feet are relaxed. Relax your face. And with each exhalation, let your body release a little bit more into the stretch. We're going to come all the way over onto the left side. Turn your left palm up, bring your right arm over, right palm down, your right arm rests on top of the left. And then just slide your right hand along the inside of your left arm, out beyond your left hand and back between your elbow and shoulder. Back and forth a few times, slowly. Next time your right hand meets your left, pause and begin a circle with your right arm, sliding your fingertips along the floor, coming up overhead and all the way around. Keep your arm as straight as you can. Keep your fingertips as close to the floor as possible without straining. Moving around the circle a few times at a slow pace. Being aware as you go around of the places you're feeling the stretch the most. Next time you come to a good stretching place, pause there, let yourself relax into it. Take a few deep breaths. When you're ready to release, take a deep breath. As you exhale, complete the circle, letting your right arm come around to rest on top of your left. Slide your right hand out beyond your left and slide all the way back, coming up your left arm, across your shoulders and chest. Open your right arm out to the floor. Slowly turn over to your right side, bringing your left arm over. Right palm up. Left palm down and slide your left arm back and forth a few times. Next time your left hand meets your right, pause and then begin a circle with your left arm, coming up overhead and all the way around. So again, keep your arm as straight as you can. Keep your fingertips as close to the floor as possible, but avoid straining. Moving around the circle a few times at a slow pace. Being aware as you go around of the places you're feeling the stretch the most. Next time you come to a good stretching place, pause there, let yourself relax into it. Take a few deep breaths. Take a deep breath. As you exhale, complete the circle. Letting your left arm come around to rest on top of your right. And just pause there. And then as you're ready, come on up and around to a seated position. Sit cross-legged if that works for you, but if it doesn't, arrange your legs any way that's comfortable. Move them around as often as you need to. Let's make some big circles back with the shoulders. I like to sit on the edge of a folded blanket. It gives my spine just a little bit of lift. And it makes it so much more comfortable to sit like this. So you might try that. A standard bath towel works pretty well. Next time your shoulders come down, pause and reverse. Make a few exaggerated circles to the front. And then next time your shoulders come down, pause and roll backward just once. Lengthen your spine, lift your chin. Think of lengthening the front and the back of your neck, holding your chin up for a couple breaths without tipping it too far back. Take a deep breath. As you exhale, lower your head. Keep your spine lengthened, but let your chin tip down toward your chest. Inhaling, bring your head to center. As you exhale, bring your right ear towards your right shoulder. Relax your left shoulder. Just letting your head relax to the side. Come to center and over to the other side. Then let your chin come down toward your chest. Sweep your head over to the other shoulder, then back across. Slowly side to side. This is just a half circle at the front. You're not going all the way around. Next time your chin comes down toward your chest, pause there. Let your head come back to neutral. If it works for you, cross your legs the other way. Then place your left palm at your side with the fingers pointing in front of you. Turn your right palm up, extend, and lift your right arm and reach for the ceiling, and then bend your left elbow and arch a bit to the left. Think of rolling your right shoulder back. You can look up or keep your head neutral. Breathe to your belly. Look up, reach up, watch your arm come down. Place that palm on the floor, turn the other palm up, extend and lift, and really reach and arch. Again, the shoulder rolls back, right elbow bends. Look up or keep your head neutral. Take a few breaths. Look up, reach up, watch your arm come down. Bring your hands to your knees, lift your shoulders, let them roll back and around. Pause and take a deep breath. We'll finish up with a few movements in table position. Come around to hands and knees. Spread your fingers wide and your hands below your shoulders, knees below your hips. Then let your belly drop down. Lift your tailbone and chest. And then the opposite, round your back, pull your belly in, let your head and neck relax. I'll turn so you can see how this looks. Belly drops down, and the back rounds up. If you want to coordinate your breathing, you're inhaling as your belly drops, exhaling as your back rounds and your belly lifts. But if that's too stressful, just do the movement and breathe normally. Next time you round your back up, pause there. Pull your belly in, press down with your hands, let your head and neck relax. Take a couple breaths. Deep breath, and as you exhale, return to a neutral, flat back. Now press your hips to the right, look over your right shoulder, come to center, hips to the left. Look over your left shoulder. Do that slowly, side to side a few times. After your next time to the left, come back to center, let your belly drop down. We're gonna make a circular motion, pressing your torso over to one side, then up, over to the other side, and then let your belly drop down. A slow circular motion. Again, I'll give you a side view. And then when you're ready, take it in the other direction. When you feel complete with that, press back into child pose. Your hips come back towards your heels. Knees can be together or apart. Let your upper body come down in front of you. You may be able to bring your head to the floor, but if it doesn't reach, you can fold your arms to support your head. Press your hips back towards your heels. That'll stretch out your lower back and help it to release. And take some deep breaths. And when you're ready, come back up. You might take a seat for a moment. I end my classes with the words Om Shanti. It's just a way of sending peace out into the universe. Thanks for practicing with me today. Om Shanti.